Good day, happy travelers. 7 Continents Travel Agency here today talking about Celebrity Cruise Line's shore excursions that are available at the port of call, Falmouth, Jamaica. So if you're watching this, you are probably one of two people. One, you are booked on this cruise and you want to see what shore excursions are available. Or you're the other type of person, you're thinking about booking this cruise and you've seen that they make a stop in this port of call and you want to see what shore excursions are available. Either way, the point of this video is to show you how much it costs, the duration, any height, weight, age limitations. We'll cover some of the description. You can pause to read it more. We'll tell you what's hot, what's discounted, what's sold out. And at the end of this, hopefully you can make a decision as to what you want to do at this port of call. And right off the bat, you can see a couple things on the screen that I'm sharing. Is one, it's 10% off of some things, 5% off. And then another is one spot available. This cruise leaves December 11th, which is about a month away, and we got the Black Friday sales coming out, so some things are, there's a big marketing advertising push. So, so some of the excursions are selling out, and the cruises are selling out. And then you'll notice that there's a handicap accessible sign. So, word of the wise, if you are looking for something that is accessible, my recommendation is those are high. There's a lot more limitations in terms of the transportation options. Book those first. But let's hop into it, and we will go into the accessible Waterfalls wildlife excursion. $268 per guest, 5 hours. Leaves at 8 in the morning, and it is accessible. These are the details here. What you will see. Pause if you want to read more. Some of the highlights, obviously it's a waterfall, wildlife, and shopping. So on this, you should expect to see wildlife, waterfalls, and shopping. And there you go. The tour does not include the cost of lunch. So if you want to eat lunch there, bring $15 in money. Cash is probably a good idea, but nevertheless. Here we go. What about Dolphin Cove? If you want to swim with dolphins, I've swam with dolphins. Not in Jamaica yet, but I've swam with them in the Dominican Republic and Mexico, and then all the islands kind of blur together. But $135 per adult, $122 for kids. 4 hours, leaves at 8 in the morning. Minimum height 4 feet, maximum weight 250 pounds. Minimum age is 7. Maximum age is 80. Those are all, before you book them, make sure that you're in line with those restrictions. Nothing worse than thinking you're going on an excursion only to find out that you are restricted from it. Otherwise, you will spend time with the dolphins here and the wildlife. You got stingrays, iguanas, snakes. You got to sign a waiver. Make sure you have the fitness to do it. Some other noted details here is the walk is about 300 yards, uneven surfaces, 15 steps. And if you can't swim, maybe don't do this, is what it says here. Pause if you want to read more. Otherwise, I'm moving on to the next one. What about a dolphin encounter? Now, an encounter is a little different than a swim. It's how much time you spend with the dolphin. That's why it's a little cheaper. $100 for an adult, $88 for kids. 4 hours long, leaves at 8. Similar weight restrictions and height. So you got 3 feet, 250, 3 years to 80. And then you will go and look at the details that you see there on the left. Dance and sing. And got to sign a waiver. Same 300 yards. And try not to drink alcohol because that just makes it more of an interesting experience than it needs to be. It says there, avoid it, is what the guidelines said. What about a destination highlight? How about a heritage and a Greenwood estate visit? $85 for an adult, $75 for kids, 3 hours long. 8:30 a.m. is the departure time. Maximum weight is 350 pounds. And over on the left here is the overview of what you will see. In short, you will see some heritage. You can also enjoy some snack jerk chicken, fresh fruits, lemonade, and rum punch. There you go. On to the next excursion here. Here's one that has one spot left. So if you are on a different cruise ship and there's more availability, maybe you're looking at cruises for next year, and just know this one has one spot left, about a month out. $100 for an adult, $89 for kids. 4 hours long, leaves at 8:30. Maximum weight is 300 pounds. And if you were looking to go to the beach, these are all the details of what you are going to be doing at the beach. So there you go. What about a panorama of Falmouth and Montego Bay? $63 for an adult, $57 for kids. 4 hours long. Got one leaving at 8:30, one at 9:30. And this is perfect if you just want to see the sights, take pictures, take selfies. Let your friends and family know on the gram that you are having fun and they are not having as much fun as you. What about a smaller group tour of the Good Hope Estate and Appleton rum tasting? This improves your ratio of travel guides to participants. 3 hours long, leaves at 9:30. Start your day off strong, tasting some rum. Minimum age is 18, and you can go and see the Good Hope Estate and learn about the estate and strum along, including the 12-year-old rum tasting. And you can rent a locker. So there you go. If that's what you were looking to do, you can do it. What about ziplining? Ziplining is a good time. I've done it in the Dominican Republic because my kid begged me to. It's $246 for an adult, $221 for a kid. 7 hours long. Leaves at 7:30. Minimum age is 6. Minimum weight is 50 pounds. Maximum weight is 264. So take it easy. And note that when I did this, there was a weight of, what was it, 290? It was 290, 300 pounds on a different island. I wasn't weighed. I didn't see anybody getting weighed, mostly because they said the cables can carry elephants, is what the person said. But I know enough by reading other forums, if something happens and your weight is suspect, there's a significant amount of liability beyond the waiver that you signed that said there is no, you can't hold them accountable. It's just be very mindful of that from just what I've seen everywhere. Otherwise, here's the details. So you get the Duns River Fall Climb, you get the Zipline Adventure. Sights and Adventure is what I call that one. And for the price, you should expect a pretty good experience there. What about a Dolphin Highlight Swim and Duns River Falls? So now we're mixing dolphins and waterfalls. $200 for this one's $179 for kids. 6 hours and 6.5 hours is the duration, starting at 7:30. Maximum weight 250. 4 feet is the minimum height. Minimum age is 7. Maximum age is 80. And you will see dolphins and Duns River Falls. So you got to go 1.5 miles, 481 stairs. So if you have some mobility concerns, either you or your party, just take that into advisement. This isn't a leisurely stroll. It's making a lot of notes there, how strenuous the activity is. So take for that before you book. It's a pretty good investment. Take for that what you will. About Bamboo Beach Club in River Falls. $88 for an adult, $70 for kids, 7 hours long. Leaves at 7:30, and you will see waterfalls and then a beach club. And these are all the things you will do. Again, this is a strenuous activity. These are the details. Pause if you wish to read more. I am moving on. What about native Jamaica? $89 for an adult, $79 for kids. 9 hours, leaves at 9 a.m. for 5 hours. And you will go and see some sights. Maximum weight is 300 pounds. And if you're looking to get more of a cultural experience, perhaps this is for you. How about Rose Hall? Great house visit. I stayed at a place near Rose Hall, Hyatt in Rose Hall. $78 per adult, $71 for a kid. 3.5 hours long. Got one leaving at 9, one leaving at 10. Minimum age is 3. Maximum weight 280. Maximum height 78 inches, which I believe is like 7.5 feet, more or less. And then here's some details about the great house visit. And note, some of the walking surfaces might not be super smooth. You're looking for a beach day at Bamboo Beach Club, $66 for an adult, $57 for kids. 4 hours long, leaves at 7:30, leaves at 10:15, and you can go to the beach. 4-course meal is included. 3 non-alcoholic drinks are included, and 6 alcoholic drinks are included in that price. And in Jamaica, you got to be 18 years old to drink. But if you do, drink responsibly. What about, speaking of drinking responsibly, how about a rum tasting adventure? $50 per guest. 6 hours is the duration. Start your day strong. 7:30 in the morning, reggae, rum, and you must be at least 18 years old. So there you go. Those are the details. Read them. Pause if you want to read more. What about independent exploration of Dunn's River Falls? $57 per guest, 6 hours long. Leaves at 7:30, and they'll drop you off, and you go do what you need to do. Sign the waiver, strenuous activity, and it's going to be crowded. And you're doing so at your own risk. 3 left, Blue Hole and Reggae Hill. $95 per adult, $85 for kids, 5.5 hours long. Leaves at 7:30, and you will go to Blue Hole and then listen to some reggae. There you go. How about a small group rafting on Martha Bray and Blue Water Beach? Convert. $117 per adult, $105 for kids, 5 hours long. Leaves at 8:30 in the morning. 3 years is the minimum age, and you will go rafting in a small group. Those are the details there. Last one, Blue Hole and White River Tubing, $157 for an adult, $141 for kids, 7 hours long. Minimum age is 6. Maximum weight is 250 for the tube, and long story short, you will go tubing. So these are the things you will see in Jamaica, and until the next video, I hope you travel safe.